What if Castlevania was a different genre of 2D platform game than it was?
Mario, but it's Castlevania.
And what if...
Mariovania.
What if that complete shift in genre ended up being so popular that it actually just completely took over the series from that point onward?
Banger.
What if?
In a sense, actually, so that's Castlevania Symphony of the Night, a game that is functionally a Metroid game.
Yeah.
In what way? Or I guess I'm gonna find out.
In that it's a big open area with that's like super non-linear and like you collect things that will allow you to progress further.
Ooh, so exactly not like a Mario game.
Yeah. Notably, this is technically, if we want to get really technical, it's actually kind of harkening back to what Castlevania 2 did, but unlike Castlevania 2, it does it quite well here.
Oh, good.
1792 in Romania, thank God.
We'd be regressing if we went back to what Castlevania 2 was like.
They have no tires to steal off.
What
the
does that
cars.
catch? Moonab Gok? What?
I don't know, it's probably like French or something.
Castlevania 2
famous
isn't
French-speaking
bad
country.
because of what it was trying to do, it was bad because it executed it horrendously. Anyway, we get this cool, like, CG cutscene that,
Nice FMV.
yeah, an FMV that, like,
Lego Star Wars for the DS.
Jesus Christ, this castle has not aged well.
It is
it's like
literally
the
the bottom.
outline of
The
a
wall
CGI.
is a fucking.
It's not
the wall
textured.
Is literally just a polygon.
It's not
just a model.
textured.
So I'm right.
The wall is one polygon.
Oh boy! Like the rest of the castle's textured, but the castle wall is just like flat,
Yeah.
untextured polygon.
This,
Dude,
this,
your Castlevanias are well known for their anti-gravity stonework. What the fuck is that?
this looks like, like the Hyrule Castle stage from Smash 64.
It is. There's actually.
Anyway, we start with the epilogue to Rondo of Blood. So you just get a little recap to where we left off on.
hell yeah.
Except now Richter can dash.
Now they're gonna say the thing.
Now he can dash. He can also influence his direction fluidly in midair. And most important, he doesn't have multi-directional whipping, but he can do the dangly whipping attack from Super Castlevania 4.
The dongly whipping
And
attack.
love
also
that
he's
attack. It's
he's
great.
about to play Uno. With
Yeah,
Drac.
he is about to play Uno with Dracula. But first we can go up to the
play
secret
Uno.
room that wasn't in Rondo of Blood, so what's it doing here?
Rondo of Blood.
Yes.
Is there
That's the
anyone named
feminine
Rhonda at
version.
your church, Carrie?
What?
Rhonda.
Rondo.
Are there any
Help me,
Rondas
Rhonda.
at your church?
You guys ever listen to Beach Boys? Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. I missed what you said. Did you say, is there a Rhonda at my church?
Yes.
Yes.
No, I don't think I've actually known a Rhonda before.
Alright, fair enough.
For context, before we started recording, Gabe and Evan were trying to guess old lady names.
Alright, guys.
And see if anybody at my church was named
Get
Rose.
ready for the best voice acting you've ever heard.
I don't know whether
Is
you're
there
being
a girl named
sarcastic or
Carrie
not.
at your church?
No,
Harriet?
seriously, listen.
Carrie?
Oh, Carrie. There's two Carries.
belong in this world.
Hell yeah.
It's not by my hand that I'm once again given flesh. I was called here by humans. Who
Humans.
wish to pay me tribute.
Yumis.
Tribute? You steal men's souls and make them your slaves.
He steal men's souls, I straw men's souls.
Big facts, Dracula. Talk to him.
Are as empty as your soul. Mankind ill needs a savior such as you. What is a man? A miserable little pile of secrets. But enough
You said the line.
How about you?
Banger.
Anyway, that's also why I quoted that specific line when the headmaster threw his wine glass in Monomonogatari Big Kindergarten Kids.
Aha.
Yeah, so unlike Rondo of Blood, this game was released in North America, initially. So instead of having a more, higher quality dub with experienced voice actors, they instead have a mix between some of the most wooden acting I've ever heard and some of the most ridiculous overacting I've ever heard.
I like the humans.
I was not prepared for Richter being able to slide, and it actually backfired on me. If you do this fight normally, it's actually a little bit harder than the Rondo of Blood version. not that it matters that much, because, like, if you use the item Crash Hydrostorm, it'll completely eat up Dracula's entire health bar. And even if you die as Richter, Maria will come in and heal him and make him invincible.
Banger.
Banter.
Good looks, Maria.
Danger,
Thanks.
danger.
I mean, when has Maria not been useful? Like, let's be honest here.
Big facts.
But I wanted to do it legitimately for the shits, I guess.
God, I fucking love this sound font so much. It's so crunchy. I love it.
I kind of prefer the Rondo version of this song, to be honest, but nevertheless. The SNES version is quite good as well. Like, that's like the one good thing about the SNES version of Rondo.
Business. The sneaks. True power. Dude, that's me when I turn on a light.
Oh, actually, do you know about the SNES version of the game, Gabe?
I do not.
Okay, so it was just released. It was released in North America as Castlevania Dracula X.
Okay, well, that's a banger name.
You can't play as Maria. The level design is horrible, and in the Dracula boss fight, the whole area is surrounded by bottomless pits.
Oh, that kind of sucks.
Yeah, it's horrible. It's a very bad game. But the
Horrible,
SNES
no,
arrangements
very
of the
bad game.
Rondo music are still quite good. And also, you need to see the box art for yourself, specifically the Japanese box art.
Horrible, no good, very bad, Carrie. Good reference, Carrie. Storm!
I'm gonna make other people look it up, people who are watching the video, unfortunately, but Gabe, witness,
Holy shit, you killed him and he turned into a Polaroid that lit on fire.
Oh, I thought he turned into a Yu-Gi-Oh card.
Anyway, Gabe, look at that box
It's got
art.
that swirl.
It did look like it, I agree.
Yeah.
It was Richter Belmont, the legendary vampire hunter, who succeeded in finally ending the menace of Count Dracula, lord of the vampires who had been brought back from the grave by the dark priest Shaft. However, one night 4 years later, under the glare of full moon, Richter mysteriously vanished. With no idea of where to begin her search, Maria Renard set out to look for him. It was then that fate intervened. Castlevania, the Castle of Dracula, which is rumored to appear once every century, suddenly materialized out of the mist as if to show her the way. Meanwhile, powerful forces were struggling for the soul of a man named Alucard. The very same Alucard who had teamed up with Richter Belmont to battle his immortal father, Count Vlad Tepes Dracula. Remember Castlevania 3, everyone? Alucard, in order to purge the world of his own cursed bloodline, had submerged his vampiric powers and entered in what was supposed to be an eternal slumber, but now he is awake and aware of the evil once again at work in his homeland. The time has once again come for the forces of good and evil to engage their ancient battle. Dracula's castle beckons for you, and no man can say who shall emerge victorious. Oh, wait a minute, I just remembered, for the commentary of Castlevania 3 we did the Cypher route, so we never even saw Alucard.
Yeah, no balls of fire.
Did you see the box art I sent, Gabe?
Yeah,
I saw
those
it.
are funky.
It's all fucking JoJo-like.
I know, I like the way Richter Belmont
That's
looks.
Richter.
Richter Belmont. Rigor Mortis.
Mortis.
Rick and Morty.
Never say it again. Alright, so I'm going to clarify. I played the original PS1 version for the prologue because I wanted the meme line and also wanted to give you a picture of how endearingly awful the voice acting was. But
Is this
from
what
the
you thought this
main
was?
game onward, I've switched to the Requiem version for a couple of reasons. The main thing is that I like consistency, and therefore, like...
What a giant sloth. Oh, I'm sorry, I think that was the wolf. Keep going.
Dogs.
So the main thing is that I like consistency, and the PS4 version actually contains a redub with the same voice cast as Rondo of Blood and a far more accurate script. Something that's a lot less awkward than the original one was, which a lot of people don't like because it's not the funny bad one, but it's quite good on its own right. The other reason, and honestly the main reason why I'm playing this version, is because the PS4 version has analog support, and Alucard's fucking Street Fighter-esque spells are a lot easier to use with an analog stick than a D-pad.
Yeah, true.
Me.
Quarter forward circle, big
Did
leap.
you say that's me?
I see.
Oh,
With my eyes.
Terry
So-
saw the fish people and was like, "Oh, dude."
That's me.
Yeah. So yeah, now we're in the
Wed
main
fish
game
people.
proper. So Alucard is the son of Dracula, but he does not
It's
agree
his name
with
backwards.
Dracula's war against humanity. So that's his deal. He teamed up with Trevor in Castlevania 3, but he's back now, and he's a lot prettier in this game than he was in that one, I must say.
He's very pretty.
Yeah.
He's a pretty boy.
He also has a sword.
And in this game, in this version of the
Specifically
game,
a
he
rapier.
is voiced by Yuri Lowenthal.
Yeah. Specifically a rapier / saber stabbing type weapon.
Also he's also same voice actor in Smash Bros. Too, I guess, but where he appeared in Richter's Palutena's Guidance.
Yeah. And also the assist trophy.
Oh, also, I didn't realize that for a long time, but that was just the whole level design to Stage 1 in Castlevania 1 again.
Oh, it's Death. There he is. It's Death, there he is.
I love the filter they have on Death's voice, to be honest.
I know, makes him sound so echoey.
It's like he's wearing a metal helmet or metal bucket on his head.
The metal bucket of death.
Yeah. Is death a liquid or a solid? Or gas? Or plasma?
I don't believe he's actually a permeable.
Also, all that Death does here is take Alucard's really good equipment away, which he'll have to get back later, and he will not see it again until, like, very late in the game.
Yeah, just like the Metroid game.
Yeah,
Oops,
no.
all my stuff
it is
are- all my
very
things are
notable
gone.
that Samus always loses her equipment for the stupidest reasons possible.
This time, Death just fucking took everything.
My favorite,
That's
my
like
Just
favorite,
like in
Right.
real life, whenever someone dies, it takes everything.
my
Wait,
favorite.
is that what happens in real life?
Yeah,
What? Nobody told me that.
yeah.
So yeah, this also, in addition to like being more of an open area like Metroid, this also has a lot of RPG mechanics. Like it's got XP, an XP system, so you can level up and have more health and do more damage to enemies.
Oh god, leveling up.
Yeah, that's a thing. In
No,
this...
I just mean I just been playing so much Xenoblade and just
Uh,
freaking the XP required to level up now is just like, oh my god, Jesus, please.
You
spare
know,
me.
I still haven't played any of those games, but I do have to say it is absolutely insane that they were able to get Xenoblade 3 running on the Switch, like smoothly.
Yeah. Oh, dude, he's got the triple.
Yeah, he can do that one attack, the only attack that Dracula knows how to do.
Yep,
The teleport and throw fireballs move.
like father, like son.
Dracula.
You'll
Damn,
soon be
Alucard.
done.
Bitches from 1792 only know three things: lie, teleport, and fireball.
Shoot hot ball and lie.
eat men's souls and lie.
That's really fun.
Thanks.
Now,
Really good.
I
This
mostly
Only,
just...
only 90s kids get that.
That was me just kind of practicing the,
1790s.
1790s kids. Yeah.
That was just me kind of like practicing the spells real quick to get that. Technically, you're supposed to buy the scrolls from the shop in order to learn them, in order to learn the inputs, but you can do them whenever, and in that case, you don't even have to buy them. Now, the first thing you might notice is how fucking smooth Alucard's animations are, too.
Yeah.
Like, look at
It
this
is a
shit.
significant graphical improvement.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Yeah, I like how the hair and the cape flow.
Yeah,
when he moves.
this is, like... This is good even for PlayStation standards, I must say.
Dude, hide your queer ass.
Why are the skeletons red?
A small,
Are bones actually red, you guys?
Piece of armor.
Yeah, bones are
no.
actually red in your body, but as soon as they're exposed to oxygen, they turn white.
So in Castlevania
Shut the
games,
fuck up.
in Castlevania games, there are white skeletons and red skeletons. And red skeletons, which the game calls blood skeletons, can basically come back after they've been killed.
Oh my gosh, it's like me saying, I know everything about the United States Constitution, just don't ask me about it.
Just don't ask me about it. I know
Um,
everything about blood skeletons. Just don't ask me about them.
The bones are red until you look at them and they're white.
In a
Don't ask me to prove
Yeah,
it.
they get scared. They're like, whoa!
Yeah, in addition to experience, there's also like an equipment system. So basically, you'll get better weapons and armor and shit as the game goes on as well.
And a D20.
Yeah, every time you touch that D20, you both completely heal and also can save your game. It turns into a coffin
nice.
that you can sleep in.
I'm glad that the wireframe polygon.
Fighting Polygon Team!
Dude, oh my god. I actually got hit with a fucking an unexpected fighting polygon team when I don't know what the fuck was on Twitter. It was a completely unrelated account to like Smash or anything like that. And they were like going through like the presumed primary candidates for next presidential election. And so they're like, oh, it's President Joe Biden. We'll be going blah, 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 blah. I'm like, okay, whatever. And then, like, all of a sudden, like I said, a completely unrelated, to Smash at all. Like, the account was at least. All of a sudden, it was just like, oh, and for the Independent Party, fighting Polygon Team! Like, what the fuck?
You know,
I'd vote for them.
Yeah, I would too. I'd vote for all of them.
Oh, you mentioned Twitter, and
Only
this
if they
reminded
all get to
me.
be president.
The Muskrat was forced to take the X sign down.
Elon Muskrat.
I know, I heard
Oh,
about
yeah.
that.
Because, like, there were, like, residential
Nice job with
complaints
the
because it was a
jackets.
big, bright, strobing sign on top of
Yeah,
the
that
building.
you
So,
could
like,
see
if you
through.
lived anywhere within the vicinity of that, you basically wouldn't be able to sleep.
Yeah,
Ugh.
because they'd also fucking get brighted, penned through shades and stuff.
Yeah?
So I'm like, well, good luck sleeping, you fucking dogs, said Mr. Elongated Muskrat, who has never thought about anyone else in his life.
Yeah, he had to.
And then he
like,
said-
when he tried taking the Twitter sign down, he did not get the permit to have, like, the construction workers, like, take it down.
Yeah, I remember
And
that.
he was forced to stop. I don't know. I don't usually like talking about, like, what person no one likes is doing, but with Musk, like, he always
His mom
manages
likes
to
him.
catch me
So-
off guard with how stupid he is, you know?
His mom probably likes him.
But my mom
actually,
says
no,
I'm cool.
on a related note, actually, in some interview or something, Elon Musk was like, "Oh yeah, like my fortune's totally self-earned or whatever." And his dad got on Twitter was like, "I own an emerald mine." No, it wasn't. Like, I gave you so much money. Fuck you.
Remember
I
Gaimon
wonder
and
if it's
Slogra
people-
from Super Castlevania 4? They're back, but they're significantly easier now.
Oh, are they?
Wait, watch
Yeah,
this, watch this, watch this.
He turned
Nice
into
balls.
two sons.
This is a boss fight!
Gabe, you and I had very different reactions to that.
This is the first boss fight of the game.
It looks like
Yeah, and they're getting busted. Easy clap.
They're getting bodied.
Dial it-
like a duck that
dial it
has
up.
done a lot of weightlifting and somehow has a
Yeah, and now he doesn't
rib
have
cage that's
he
like
doesn't have busted
exoskeleton.
hitboxes anymore either.
Yeah, I don't know about you, but when I work out, my bones get bigger.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess
yeah.
they do. Well, maybe they don't get bigger, but they at least get stronger
They
because of
do
the-
get stronger. Yeah.
My,
Don't believe
my
me? Google
post-workout-
search bone inflation.
Oh no! Oh no! Please
My
don't.
my post workout isn't actually muscle milk. I have to drink bone milk, which is just regular.
Oh no! Isn't that
I
just,
just drink-
just
I
regular
just
milk? Isn't it?
Blend bone dust into water.
Yeah.
Oh, did you
Actually, I
know
blend
that?
bone
My
dust
milk
into
was
Dark
extra
Horse
mild.
brand fucking red wine.
So initially I was trying to do to
Bone
Slugger
dust
what
is
I did to
actually really good for
Gaibon,
your
but I
teeth.
couldn't do it,
Oh,
so
really?
now I'm just saying
Yeah.
fuck it and killing him.
Hydroxyapatite. Look it up.
it's because teeth are
Ran up at him and stabbed him 40 times.
Yep.
Just like they would do in the United Kingdom.
It works similar to fluoride, but it doesn't have any.
Oh,
like-
Mike, did you just
Local
slot me a
side
little
effects.
bit? Oh, I did what you do about it. Gets stabbed 50 times, hit by a random pedestrian with a blunt object, has a nail bomb go off in the vicinity,
Ooh,
And is
Welcome
run
to
over by a
United
car.
Kingdom. And is also run over by a tour bus. I love
Hell
the
yeah.
UK. God save the Queen. Rest her
God
skeleton.
save the queen.
God did not save her.
God,
did no
God
such
said
thing.
enough's. God said enough's enough.
Enough's enough.
You need to go. And I reckon that later this year will be very interesting for the royal palace.
I reckon.
Why
Take
later
that
this
as you
year?
will. Take that as you will.
Uh-oh.
Gabe is not
Gabe's
planning
about
on
to commit a
answering that
terrorism.
question.
No.
FBI?
No.
The FBI doesn't care. It's not America.
Yeah, exactly. Then they're just
CIA?
like, whoa, crazy.
Next time on Smash Sim Games, MI6?